Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from Sonix Bar and Grill here at 423 McMillan Avenue. We're here today for the championship day or day 3 of the 2024 Manitoba Barbox Championships. $5,000 added, 3-day event. We're coming down to the last 4 players standing, and that's going to take us right into this first battle of the last stream. And well, I got the wrong camera angle, so that's good. That's a little sign that things are going to be really good on this one. All right, and they just flipped a coin. They just started in the very first rack of this matchup. It is a race to 7 between CORNELL McLean Jr. and Johnny Baptiste. The winner of this will have to try to beat Barry McLean, and the winner of that will have to try to double dip Sean Monkman. 3 matches remaining for the event. We've had some great showdowns every single day, and as I promised earlier and yesterday, as we progress through the event, we're only going to get better and better pool. And here we are with the last 4 players that are looking for a chance to be able to be the 2024 Manitoba Barbox champions. Junior's going to start off here with the stripes. There's a lot of people out there that are a little lost without the Facebook stream, so I'm glad that it worked out that we can stream on Facebook right now. So he's at a jump shot position here. I'll get these guys' Fargo rates up too. It's a great jump. Fargo rates are up. 703 Fargo rate, CORNELL McLean Jr. 748 Fargo rate for Johnny Baptiste. Uh-oh. Oh, no. A little bit of a bad roll there on that one. Johnny's off to a win here without having to shoot. Just wanted to spin the cue ball up, but I don't think he was trying to run into that 8 ball. Yeah, no choice but to shake it off, though. It's the way the game goes sometimes, and it's a long race here in a race to 7, so not too stressed over the fact that he lost the first game, but you obviously want to start off on a good note. Johnny got a chance to defend his rack without having to defend it. Momentum could be on his side right now, but I guess we won't know until a couple of racks in. Moving into rack number 2 now. Now McLean Jr. to break. Smash in the pack, and ooh, last ball rolling is going to go in. You have to watch that one again from the beginning here. Absolutely smashed into that rack. Good control on the cue ball too, didn't lose it. All right, so a good break, a great opportunity, and needs to get working here on this table. Looks like the stripes are pretty good, but the 13 ball is the one that he's got to find a pocket for. Maybe get this 2 ball out of the way here to open up that pocket. Almost got it open, but now the 2 balls kind of played blocker onto the 13 ball. Oh, I might still go past the 2 ball to the bottom left corner. It's not your ideal scenario here where you want to finish off on that 13 ball, but it might end up being a situation that he's going to have to do anyway. Wonder if he can maybe get down to that 13 ball sooner than later. Yeah, there you go. Trying to find a shot for it right now. Let's see from this angle here, the cue ball is going to end up running into the 6, which might end up making that cue ball scratch. For him to avoid that scratch, he would have to put some inside spin on it, just to get into that 6 ball a little bit thicker, or left-hand draw, to be able to get away from the 6. But then now he's going to go into the rail and then back below the 6, which makes it a little bit harder for him to have a shot after. Looks like he's opting to go for the inside spin instead. But that was the problem there with the 6 ball being where it was, that he might scratch. He's very limited on what he can do. I don't know, like, I like the idea that he went for the shape right there, but the problem with him going for it is that he was committed to having the shot, and he didn't quite have the shot. I mean, the shot was available, but the angle wasn't there for the cue ball to be safe. Johnny with a little bit of a momentum to start this match right now. It's a lucky break on rack number 1 from CORNELL. McLean Jr. dropping the 8 ball in the side pocket. And now he gets an opportunity here from a ball in hand. Chance to get up 2 games on this match. The angle to take the cue ball up table now. I wonder if he wants to get maybe behind the 3 and the 7, like on the right side of it. I think that might be better. That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to get perfect on it. If that 4 ball goes to the side as well as the 7 ball, then he can just poke draw from the 7 to the 4. Looks like he didn't quite have that angle, so he's going to try to keep it simple here. Four ball should go in the top right corner after this three ball. Looks like he's decided to stun over for the four to the side. That works too. Now you can just do a quick draw back here to make that 8 ball in the top right corner. It does go to the top left corner too though, so you can keep it simple and just bring it back a little bit. It's got the opposite angle of what he wants to be able to play this forward, so I think he's going to have no choice but to settle for one of the two top corners, and it looks like, just stopping the four ball or the cue ball right on the four ball will give him the easier shot on the 8 ball. Drawing back on the four ball, he could get pretty good on the 8 ball, but he might end up with a funny angle. We'll see what he does. Personally, I'll take the draw. Maybe the angle is off. He's going to try to play around. Misses that 11 ball, but he's going to get position for the 8 ball in the side pocket. So that worked out okay. Makes the 8, and he's off to a good start in this matchup. Up 2-0 right now, breaking next in rack number 3. Brent Babcock says average weight of a pool player there is much higher than BC. Ojibwe Ikwe says, oops, unlucky. Hello, Facebookers, where have you been? Tanya Hoffman says, welcome back to Facebook, Rod. Thanks again for the stream. You're very welcome. And I'm happy to be back, I think. I don't know, I'm still kind of mad at Facebook, but I know everybody appreciates it on here, so I'm kind of happy to be back. Kevin Ritchie, how you doing? Says, hey, Rodman. Good matchup. Seen this a few times lately. Kelsey McLean says, bro, can't give Johnny these mistakes, says Kevin Ritchie, and you're correct. Smash and break. He's going to make a ball. He's going to make 2 off the break. And a decent spread. A little bit of work, of course, as usually is, but he's got a pretty decent spread. This is something that he can work with. Interesting. I thought he would have played low ball there, but he played high ball instead. This is something where you can learn a little bit more, about pattern play, the choices that they make at the table, and how they play the shots. Just going to come up short on the shot, though. That's going to turn the table over here to CORNELL McLean Jr., who's going to get a chance to get on the scoreboard now. Good time for it, too, man. You don't want to be down more than 2 racks against Johnny. Just taking over the pocket. He's left Johnny an angle on this 14 ball to be able to make the shot. But getting a breakout here is going to be pretty tough, especially because he's got to go off a couple of rails and then the 5 ball might get in the way here. But Johnny's a creative player, so if he's got any kind of opportunity here, he'll create something out of this. Yeah, he was very limited in what he can do there. And a good little safety shot there from Junior, making sure that he didn't give him too much opportunity. He'll get rewarded with a turn of the table again. It's going to open up the 8 ball just enough. It's going to work out from there, I think. I can't tell if the 8 ball goes to the top right corner or not, but it looked like it got opened up enough. If not, he could always take a shot here at the breakout once again from the 4. He must not have the 8 ball open if he's taking the shot. He's trying to give it a little bump and he's going to miss it. Angle here on the 5 ball to get up table though. However, it looks like that 14 ball's in the way from him getting clean across into that 8 ball again. I'm wondering if he can just try to maybe draw this above that 14 ball and just settle for shape on the 3, maybe a breakout or just play a different pocket, which the only other pocket I can see it going into would be the side pocket. Yeah, I'll have a breakout angle now. Now he got the breakout, but he's ended up right on top of the 8 ball. We have to find a way to play a smart shot now. He's going to have to turn the table over. I'm wondering if there's enough room there maybe for him to do like a quick bank shot, and that could be all right. Other than that, you're looking at a long rail kick shot. That's what he's trying to eye out right now to see where that long rail is. Good effort. He's going to scratch the cue ball though. It's going to give Johnny a ball in hand and a chance to get up 3 games here in this matchup. Sometimes the table just wants to fight you at the beginning, and I feel like that's the situation here for Junior. Nothing he can do about it, though. He just has to wait for his next opportunity and try to capitalize on that one. Yeah, with the ball in hand, he's not really going to get into any trouble, or he'll end up getting a 3-game lead to start this match. Junior wants to do his best to get back into this match now on rack number 4, which will be his break. Ripped that one. Made a ball for sure. Cue ball went all over the place. Ends up at the top right corner. Absolutely smashed this one. Huge pop. Now he's just got to find a way to get going on this table. No matter what, he's got an easy 9 ball to get started if he wants to go stripes. And I think he's going to want to. This table is pretty good for the stripes. Doesn't really want to move anything around here, so he's being careful. A little bit too much pace on that one. Can still make the 12 ball if he wanted to. I think the way he's looking at this is he's got to make the 12, then the 10, then the 13, then he's got the easy 8 to the corner. Thank you, Tanya Hoffman. Says, we love your passion for what you do. I appreciate that. I'm very passionate about my work. There was a time in my life when I wasn't passionate about anything, and the one thing that kept me going was playing pool. And one day I realized that I had passion all along. It was the game. And then from there, I ended up becoming who I am today. All because of the game. Thank you for sharing the link, David Wilson. Kevin Ritchie, it's these two players. The winner here plays against Barry McLean. The winner of that has a double dip, Sean Monkman. That's who's all left in the tournament. Ooh, a little bit too much pace on that one too, almost. He's still going to catch the edge of the ball, though, so he'll be all right. Trying to find the perfect window here. Got a big wide angle here. Good calculation to get through the back. Makes the 8 to the corner. He's on the board. Battle is officially on now. 3-1, down by 2. Johnny Baptiste coming up next for the break. Kevin says Cornell needs to run a rack and stop the bleeding. He just did that. We've all been there, buddy, says Kevin Ritchie. Yeah, man, it's the way it goes, you know. You find your passion, you find your way, and then next, you know, you're living life the way you were always meant to. It's just hard to figure out what it is that you want to do in life sometimes, but sometimes if you just pay attention to the signs in your life from the day you were born, you'll find your path. Nice out, says Brian Nilsson. Thank you. That was a really nice out for sure. How you doing, Brian? You should add me on Facebook, man. I'll look you up or I'll add you on Facebook. And Gene Peacock, how you doing? Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. You guys owe me some commentary next time I come out your way. Moving into rack number 5 now. Snapping break from Johnny Baptiste, and he's going to come up dry. All right, momentum's back here in Junior's corner now. He can work this one out. Pretty open spread, but I'm thinking that we're going to have to go low ball. The high ball looks maybe slightly better. No matter what, he's going to have to do a couple of big shots. Unless that one goes past that 9 to the top right corner, then he's not as bad. How you doing, Gene? Welcome to the stream. Andre Nolette. Charlene Maines, welcome everyone. Congratulations, Charlene Maines, for doing as good as you did in the event. Nicely done. Jonathan Kaskinen says hello there. How you doing, Jonathan? Very, very good player, Jonathan. If you ever get a chance to watch him play, I promise you, you're going to enjoy that matchup. Very, very good player. Checking out here on YouTube now. I got to keep track on both chats, so just taking a glance back and forth. Puckins Wild, Pennsylvania wants to know who won the A side. It was Sean Monkman that won the A side against Barry McLean. Barry McLean came out swinging, but in the end, it was Sean Monkman that came through. Oh, it's Serena. How you doing, Serena? She says, get it, Cornell. No more scratching on the 8. Aha. Sometimes it's the way it goes, but the best you can do is just play through it. Brent Babcock, what's wrong with you, man? Do I have to remove you from the stream? Try to keep it polite on the stream, man. You know, there's gonna be kids that maybe watch the stream and you're not being very polite right now. Peter Ross, how you doing? Says, where are y'all playing at, buddy? We're here at Sonix Bar Grill at 423 McMillan Avenue in Winnipeg, Manitoba. There's a logo, Sonix Bar Grill. Yeah, that'd be cool, Brian. I'm not sure if I'm being invited out to the Westerns in Calgary. I'll have to wait and see what happens. I try to do really good work for CCS, but the last one that I did there in Victoria, I didn't feel very good about, so I won't be surprised if they decide not to call me back. But I'm always hoping that I get a chance to be able to redeem myself, so we'll see. You're very welcome, Charlene. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. Gene Peacock says, I haven't seen you on here in a while because I've been playing that much. LOL, fun, fun, fun. Good for you. That's the way it's supposed to be. Love the game and play it every day if you can. Pedro Arturo Laza Ortiz, bienvenido, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Samantha Jane, Baby Che, Noah and Aliana, I love you guys. Didn't quite get the safety he was trying to get on that one. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet here, so if I sound a little low on my voice, it's because I'm trying not to interfere with the players while they're playing. David Simeon, welcome to the stream. Terry Bolio, welcome to the stream. Backyard Billiards, how you doing? Says hi, everyone. Serena says, yep, been there, done that. Have to forget it and move on. Yeah, you know, if you're going to be a pool player, you have to have short-term memory. Just remember how to play, but never focus on what happened and what you couldn't really deal with or the odds that you get against you when you're at the table. Thank you to everyone that liked the stream on YouTube. Once again, I appreciate you guys' support. Because of the way that you guys have been supporting me, there's been more people that usually don't get to see these streams being aware that the stream exists and that I exist and that there's some good pool coverage for them whenever they want to tune in to watch. So thank you. I appreciate that. Looked at my subscriptions too, and I was at 952, so I'm only 48 away from reaching my 1,000 mark. And the 1,000 mark kind of started back in January last year, so we're almost on a, well, I guess we are a full year into it now, and it's been a bit of a climb, so I really appreciate the fact that you guys supported me that way and got me a little bit closer to the 1,000 mark. And he's just coasting through this rack here, no real problems. It's all about positional play. 8-ball is probably the most challenging shot that he has. Other than that, everything's kind of opened up here. Right on, Pedro. Good to hear, man. The champion, Mike Delgado, welcome to the stream. Wanda McKinney Cameron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I keep smelling food. I just want to eat something. Yeah, is he going to try just to nudge this 8-ball up to make it to the top left corner? Or is he going to try to get into it and open it up more? Or is he going to try to get behind it? Because all three options are available here from the 13 ball. He's just going to try to get above it. Doesn't want to end up over top of that one, and he just avoided that. That's going to open up the pocket to the corner pocket. Bottom left corner. Gotta be careful with that cue ball coming off that 3 ball, though. He made the adjustment there. Good shot from Johnny. He's up 4-1 in this matchup, 3 away from winning the match. Not much the junior can do so far. He had a couple of bad rolls at the beginning, and Johnny's just been playing the way Johnny plays. It was a nice little cut shot from him. Nice and smooth. Straight to the pocket. Thank you, Pedro. Says I'm doing a great job promoting the game. I appreciate that, man. I truly love the game, and no matter how much I do in life to promote the game, I'm always going to feel like I didn't do enough. It deserves more attention than it gets, that's for sure. It makes me sad when I see like people doing axe throwing or ping pong or beer pong competitions, like, and that stuff. Like, yeah, okay, you need some skill, I get it, but when it comes to pool, you don't need just skill. You need endurance, you need stamina, you need mentality, you need to have discipline. There's just so many things that you need to be a pool player, and it just doesn't get the kind of spotlight that it deserves for how beautiful of a game it is. Kelly Hool, how you doing? Says thanks for the stream, Ron. You're very welcome, Kelly. Corey Peranto, Lori Norquay, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Bonato, what's happening, man? Looks like he's figured out his plan here. Maybe taking this 2-ball to the side after the 1 with an angle to run into that 14 and into the 5. That will give him the 3 balls and escape shot, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with that 5. These guys are too disciplined to play shots that don't lead him anywhere, so he's going to try to figure this out in a way that it works out for the finish. Spins over a little bit to create a better angle on the 2-ball. Oh no, not again. Stop. Oh. So close, man. That was dangerous. Catch a deep breath on that one. Got the shot on the 5-ball now. There's the shot on the 3-ball. Looks like he's got it. Coming all the way through in the clean spot to be able to get the 8 for the finish. All right, he's on the board again, down by 2. This was a little bit of a scare, though. Oh, man, everybody's butt cheeks tightened up on that one. It was one of those scary moments. You weren't even at the table. You're like, oh, my God. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, that was an intense moment. Joseph Newcomb, how you doing? Says, thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. Brian Hastings, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sean Jameson. Kevin Ritchie says, one of the pegs best. Hey, Big Rod. Or hey, Big Red. I thought he said Big Rod. I'm like, how do you know how big I am, man? You can't be calling me out like that on the stream, man. Come on. I work on my weight. Joseph Newcomb says 5 is a little tricky. Yeah, but he worked it out pretty good. What's up, Rolly Cardoso? Billy Ricker laughing. Yeah, I get a little funny sometimes. Joseph Newcomb says heart attack scare. I'm telling you, man, the whole world clenched their cheeks at that one. For a second, everybody was safe. Smash and break in this one. He's going to make a ball, but it's not the one that he wanted to make. Ball in hand behind the line for CORNELL McLean Jr. A chance to be able to get within 1. Here are the tournament rules for this event. Now that we're a little bit later, it's kind of almost irrelevant, but just for you guys to know. They're playing 8-ball, double elimination, alternate breaks. There was a redraw for the last 32 players. We're now down to the last 4. Cue ball fouls only and VNEA rules. And then the races were all set up from Premier, which these guys are a Premier level, racing to 7. Super Vegas is where I'm at right now, racing to 6. Vegas and Cash Plus were 5s. Cash 3 and under were 4s. And a Vegas and Cash Plus is like a 425 and under. Well, Vegas is more like a 525 and under. Cash Plus is like a 475. And then the Cash 3 and under, basically looking at like players that are 375 and under. And we're talking Fargo rate, yes. This is not a Fargo rated tournament, though. It was based on active pool league rankings. Mike Swain, you're very welcome. Brian Hastings says some very good shooters and some great commentary. Can't ask for a better weekend. Good job to everyone involved. Thanks, man. I'm the smallest part of the show, but I try to do a good job. And these guys, they just put on a really good effort every single match that I had on the stream. Very good matches. Everybody tried their best to play their best, and I enjoyed watching every match that I had on the stream throughout this weekend. Gonna be a tough out here, says Joseph Newcomb. Robert Fernando says, what's the Fargo of the 2 players? It's on the screen. You might be having a hard time to see it because it's in red. But it's a 703 Fargo rate for CORNELL McLean Jr., who's at the table right now. And a 748 Fargo rate from Johnny Baptiste, who's sitting on the sidelines waiting right now for another opportunity. And if I sound like I'm whispering, it's because I am. I'm trying not to be loud for these guys so I don't interfere with their game. I don't want to influence their decisions either. So when I'm talking about their shots, I'm trying to be a little bit on the low side. Derek Moore says it never will, man, as long as there's gambling involved in the game. The chain is glistening, says Lighthouse. Serena, butt cheeks. I don't know, I say stupid things sometimes. It's my funny nature, man. It's the way I am. Trying to work out the last details here on this one. A very important rack. Too much pace. Too much pace. Just a little bit too much, man. He was looking for the perfect touch to get to the top left corner. And now he's going to be tough here to make a jump shot and make the shot. He's going to be in a tough spot also for the cue ball if he ends up making this 6 ball. I'll have to take a look at it to see what he can do. Let's take a look at this side angle. All right, so we can see it's about a half a ball jump. It's a pretty decent shot to take on. But I'm wondering if you go to the side pocket instead of the corner because the side pocket looks a little straighter. Just taking a look at it right now, figuring out his options. What's up, Timothy Bone, Larry Hunter, Chip Ann, Kevin Hoger. Welcome, guys. Oh, he's going to miscue on the shot. That's going to be a ball in hand for Johnny. He's going to have a chance to get up 3 games again. He's 3 games away from winning the match right now. And if he can win this game, he'll only need 2 more with him breaking next and rack number 8. Feeling it a little bit here for Junior because that was a great opportunity. He just came up short from being perfect. And honestly, that's probably the biggest problem that we have in pool as pool players, that we're always trying to be perfect. Johnny's going to play a safety here, trying to get a ball in hand out of this so he can maybe open up that 9 and 11 ball. That's why I opened up the first 2 at the top there because those 2 were complicated as well. Now, Junior only has to do really is just hit this ball, but even if he hits it, he's going to leave a lot of opportunity here for Johnny. Japan says good evening. Good evening so far. Minus 25 degrees Celsius out there with the wind chill. It feels like death. Cold, 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 cold. They're saying, hang on, I'll tell you guys in a second here. We're at minus 25. With the wind chill, we're almost at minus 50. Apparently, it's going to be a little bit nicer throughout the middle of the week. I'm still waiting to see if we're going to get that cold vortex, that polar vortex that everybody got to feel out in Calgary. Dwayne Hagel Blurry says, so 2 things you can do to fix that. You can go, not sure if it was a good hit or not, but it looked like it was a foul. It's going to give him the ball in hand. So 2 things you can do for the blurriness. You can exit the stream and come back in, then it's going to reset for you. If that doesn't work, then you have to go to your YouTube settings and then change the graphic quality. So right now, I think standard is 720p. But if you go into the options, you can turn it to 1080p. And if you're watching on a TV, 1080p is going to be the better choice than the 720p. Well, Johnny got the ball in hand he was looking for, and he's got the go-ahead here to be able to get a little closer to winning this match. Thinking about taking the 13, but it looks like he's checking out a different option now. Nice positional shot to get onto the 9. He'll take that 13 ball on next, or I guess he could take that 14 and finish off with the 13. That's probably the better way to go. That is what he's going to do. It's just a little bit more natural for the finish. Just stop the cue ball there or draw it back if he wants a little straighter. It doesn't really matter. Shot will be available after that 13. Gets another game lead back. He's up by 3 again. Needs 2 more to win the match. But now McLean Jr. not quite in a spot where he's got sweatshirts. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Okay, so it says feels like minus 37. All right. Good day for Slurpee, he says, Peg. Canadians are like that, right? They would go out there and try to buy a Slurpee in the middle of the cold winter on a polar vortex almost feeling here. I'm going to say almost because it's really cold. It might say 30. This table is looking. And I'm having a little bit of stream issues here. It's dropping my signal. Now it's reconnecting again, so we're back to being good. All right, it was yellow barring, but now it's green bar, so it should be good. Second drop that I had in the last few minutes, so, you know, there might be a little bit of an issue with the internet moving forward, but hopefully it won't affect too much here on the stream. Sure, if you want to move that ball or not. Looks to me like you can make that 11 ball without having to break it out. And it also looks like you might have the perfect angle here on the 15 to be able to draw back for the 11. He's taking a look at it right now. What's up, Brian Mod? Oh, he's going to miss a shot. That's not common from Johnny. Now he's left it, I guess he missed it on the pro side because he didn't really leave a lot of options here for Junior. You see the 1 ball, which will give him an angle to break into the 2 ball. The 3 and the 6 are not bad, but he needs to be on the left side of those 2 balls to be able to find the shot on them. I said break out the 2 ball, but I actually meant break out the 4 ball. And yeah, he got a little bit of bad luck on that one there. Hit that with a lot of pace, and somehow it worked out where he didn't get much of an opportunity out of it. He could make this 4 ball though and try to get that 5 ball out in the open now. You can also take that 2 ball and then get the 5 ball out in the open from there. Oh, and then he ran into the 11 ball, which is going to prevent him from hitting that 5 ball. And now the 11 ball is kind of maybe tied up that 3 and 6. No, maybe not. It looks like it's pretty tight. This is warm weather, folks, says Sean Yi. Just can't catch a break on this table. Well, he's gonna hit it. He didn't make the shot though. Well, that turns the table over to Johnny, who's gonna have a chance to get on the hill now. He figured he couldn't hold position there for that 15 ball, so he played it through. He's gonna use this angle to maybe run into that 13 ball and set up for the 11 ball. You can draw away from that 13 ball too if you wanted to. He tries to do that, he's gonna come up short on the shot. Table's turned over here to CORNELL McLean Jr., who's gonna get a chance to salvage this rack after all. He just has to figure out how he's gonna hit this. Needs to get down for that 3 and 6. Trying to figure out how to make the 6 ball. Oh, what a shot. Come on. Give him something. That was a beautiful shot, man. Got a good opportunity out of it, too. It looked like that 8 ball tried to get in the way again to mess him up, but he was able to get a shot on the 3 ball and the 5. I'm not sure if you take the 3 ball here. But if you take that 5 ball, you're going to slide over towards the middle of the table. Do you maybe just give into that and just play the cue ball through? Come off the bottom rail, back up for the side pocket. You can maybe stun draw over to the left side of the table and make the 3 ball in the top right corner where he's standing. He's going to come up a little bit short, but he still has a shot. Just not the shot that he was planning on. Makes a beautiful shot on the 3. And he's going to get the opportunity here on the 8. This was a beautiful shot on the 6 ball to get him going here. What a shot. And he just made the 8 ball. Gets on the board. That was a very important rack right there, believe it or not. Johnny getting on the hill there pretty much puts CORNELL and McLean in survival mode because then he has to try to break and run every table that he gets, plus try to capitalize on every opportunity that Johnny gives him. Right now, he's got a little bit of breathing room. If he can find a chance on this rack and win it, then he'll only be down by one with him breaking next to tie up the match. So right now, the odds are actually pretty good for him. But Johnny Baptiste is going to try a shutdown shot, which is what he always does, and we'll see how he pulls off this one here on the break. Yeah, this shot was absolutely a beautiful shot. Without him coming up with this beautiful shot. Signal keeps dropping in and out, so I apologize, but it's out of my hands. You just gotta be patient. So you're gonna experience some lagging. You're gonna experience a little bit of blurriness, all that kind of stuff when the connection goes in and out. And there we go. It looks like there's a little bit of momentum here for Junior now. An opportunity to be able to get within one. I think you just leave that 15 ball there, and that might be your breakout ball. Come down for the 9 ball here, or come down from the 9 ball to the 14. Draw the cue ball into that 13 ball. Another signal drop. Absolutely nothing I can do about it, so I apologize for it, but it's out of my hands. Let's open up the pocket for the 8 ball here so he no longer has to break it out. That's going to simplify the finish on this table now. I'm thinking here you're going to want to make the 15 and set up for the 11 ball next. Maybe 11 to the right side middle. Gonna play it all the way through. Looks like the 11 ball is going to be the finish ball for him. And he's ended up pretty straight on this 12. He might have to go up table on the same side of the 12 and settle for the 11 ball in the top right corner, or make the 11 ball now and then just finish off with the 12. It's an uncomfortable shot. He's getting a feel for it right now. Trying to see if he can force the angle to get over to the right side of the table. Left side of the table is probably better. I like left, yeah. Yeah, I like this angle. I think that's the winning shot right there. Nice little draw back to get set up for the 11 ball. Perfect shape for the finish. And that was a really good rack for him. A lucky break. He gets on the scoreboard down by 1 now, and he took advantage of that opportunity, which is what he's supposed to do. And now he's breaking for a chance to be able to tie up the match. Lots of great action coming up here, guys. Don't forget to like and share the stream if you guys are enjoying the coverage. I guess I'll put it up here. Boom. Like and share if you care. Moving into rack number 10 now. We're at a 1-point deficit. And now McLean Jr. trying to tie things up. Smashed it. He's going to make a ball. He's going to get an opportunity here. I like that he's toned down his break a little bit, because usually he puts a lot of power into the break, but here like he's being smart, not trying to waste any breaks, and as long as he makes a ball, that's the main thing. Both solids and stripes look good here. There's really no situations you got to worry about. The 5 ball's in a funny spot, and the 6 ball maybe is a little bit questionable, but I like this table. And if I'm looking at a choice, I think low ball still might be better. But high ball isn't too bad. I mean, you can take that 13 ball to the side, set up for the 10. Now you can come across there for the 9 ball, and you slowly start working the table out. You could also just take this 10 ball right now, pot it into the corner, and then just go up table. And if he takes the 7 ball, he's going to have an angle that's going to run him towards that 10 ball no matter what he does. So, not sure if that's going to be the right option. But if he takes the 1 ball, he can use that 7 ball to get up table and then try to deal with the 3 stripes or the 3 solids that are sitting at the top. Just trying to work out all that stuff. Onto the drawing board, trying to figure out the solution. Yeah, no, this match is on right now, Harold. Time is 9:24, well, 9:25 now. All right, so it looks like he's decided to go with low ball. 6 ball is going to be a challenge, and getting onto the 5 will be a challenge too, but he can maybe do that now. Doesn't want to bump into that 13. Okay, that's all right. It could have been worse. That actually worked out okay. He's got a forward and inside angle here to be able to get the table, or the cue ball up table, sorry. Comes up a little bit short on the 6 ball, but he's got the shot here on the 4 ball with an angle to be able to get it up for the 6 ball. He might actually get tempted to stun over for the 3 ball here and then come back for the 6. But I think you should go 6, then 3, then 2. Well, at this angle now, he definitely played the shape for the 3 ball. Kelsey McLean says, go, bro. Kevin Rich says, run this one, Junior. What's up, Chris Wechtel, Jonathan McKinney, Curtis Jaborak. Oh, he should have drawn back a little bit more, but I guess he was just trying to protect that 8 ball from getting anywhere crazy. And now he's going to have to lean into this 9 ball just a little bit to get onto the 2 ball. He was able to draw away from it, so that's all right. Perfect on the 2. Perfect shape for the 8. And just like that, we've reset the score. It's now 5-5 and a race to 2 between these two guys. What a matchup so far. I'm telling you right now, if you guys haven't liked the stream, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. This is incredible pool that we're watching here. Absolutely incredible pool. Robert Morgan says, how I've missed that low, smooth, sexy voice. I mean, amazing commentary. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It gets a little deeper as I go on throughout the days, and I refuse to have honey because, you know, I'm not a wuss. And a little manly voice ain't nothing wrong with that, you know? So I get that Barry White voice going a little bit here after a few days. They're onto a little bit of a break. I need to find my charger, but before I go there to do that, I'll put up here from Can Central Sports one other post. $9.95 Milsteagle Drive is where you can find them. Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia. They're in Udo 101 at 995 Milsteagle Drive. And if you want to give them a call, it's 204-775-9631. All right, so we showed you the first one. I'll put you the second one up here. I got to get my charger, and I'm losing my voice. I'll be right back. All right, I haven't got my charger, but I'm going to read this out so I don't leave it up there for too long. And it's 2,500 square foot storefront. Can Central displays 20 showcases and countless shelving units full of singles, packs, and binders of trading cards for hockey, baseball, football, basketball, golf, soccer, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The back area of the store features a spacious area for customers to sit and rummage through monster card boxes, priced at 3 cards for only $1. Customers are also welcome to test their skill at the bubble hockey on the machine that is located between the front and the back showrooms of the store. Can Central's dedication to the hobby is evident, highlighted with a collection of game-used jerseys, sticks, and equipment, including 2 of NHL's greats, Alex Ovechkin and Wayne Gretzky. The business welcomed over 10,000 visitors since its COVID takeover, including the Blue Bombers wide receiver Nick Dembski and former Winnipeg Jets captain Blake Wheeler. Show you guys that picture here real quick. All right, and we're going to resume this match. I need to get a charger because my phone is dying. We're now at 5-5. Johnny Baptiste is going to be breaking for a chance to get on the hill. Very important rack here now. Yeah, I know this one might go to the last rack, but whoever wins this one might be able to prevent that. A big miscue on that break. That's going to turn the table over to Junior. He's going to have a chance to break, and now he's got the momentum going his way for sure. Robert Morgan says, "Don't lie. You don't do the honey as the wifey loves that low berry voice when you get home, or the peace and quiet as you can't say no." I don't know, man. I think sometimes my wife's annoyed with my voice. You get over it after a few years, you know. We've been together for 10 plus, so at this point, I'm just another voice. But maybe when I come home tonight, I might lather on some of that sexy voice. I'm only playing, by the way. Smash and break in this one, and oh no way, is he gonna return the table? Oh man, that was an opportunity to be able to get on the hill first, with a chance for him to break for the match next. And instead, he's come up dry, and Johnny Baptiste has a wide open table here for a chance to be able to get on the hill first. A little bit of a switch up here. Get him, Junior, says Kevin Ritchie. Who beat Johnny to go to the B side? Yeah, it was Sean Monkman. Was it Sean Monkman? Yeah, I think it was Sean Monkman. Give me a second, I'll take a look. Yeah, it was Sean Monkman, and he beat him with a score of 7-4. And that was right after Johnny B. Jr. And their match was similar too, a 7-4 for Johnny in that matchup. So right now, this matchup is kind of like a revenge match, sort of, but not quite because these guys are friends. So they don't look at it that way. They just look at it as an opportunity to be able to play their best against one of the best. That could be damaging, says Kevin Ritchie. Not a good time for a dry break, says Brent Bacon Weaven. Yes, it was Sean. Correct, Jeff. Mark Monger, how you doing on YouTube, says was close to -45 all weekend in Edmonton, almost -60 with a wind chill. Yeah, I heard you guys were in a polar vortex, and it's pretty nuts. Jeff Redwood, how you doing? Says nicest shot of the day. Jeff Tom says love the stream. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff. Keith Yowzer says what a costly miscue. Pro level AVG says my mouth waters when my opponent breaks dry like this, wide open. This is the finish here for him, the 15 to the 14, then he's out. Lucky to be able to get another opportunity on this table after miscuing on the break. He's going to be shooting over the ball a little bit, but he's got enough of the cue ball to be able to make the shot and not worry about anything. Extra pace on the shot to make sure that he gets position on the 8. He'll save his break after all. 6-5, Johnny Baptiste on the hill. Cornell McLean Jr. has to come with a reply here on this one. Got to be careful not to put too much extra power on the break just to make a ball because he could lose the cue ball. It's tough to be in the spot where you want to put some power, but you need to be composed. He just needs to find a way to win this rack. And whatever happens in the last one happens. Fabian Iron Eagle says, these guys are both great shooters. Real treat to watch this match. Oh, I'm telling you, man, this is absolutely amazing, this match. Smash and break. 5 balls going to go in. Ooh, a bunch of balls are going to go in. And look at this. He's got a great opportunity here. Absolutely smash this one. I don't know if the balls were going into the pocket because it was supposed to, or they were just trying to run away from that cue ball because they felt the power on that break. Every ball ran for its life, and the last one's on the table. Well, they didn't see it coming. Great opportunity here for Cornell McLean Jr. to be able to get going on this rack. Well, that's going to open up that 14 ball good. He's got to make a decision here how he's going to finish this. Slightly out of position here, but he's got an angle I can work from. Can also take that 14 ball on, which will give him the better finish. Great choice on the shot. Just a little roll-up shot here for the 8 ball. And that's officially our very first hill-hill matchup of the tournament. And I mean on the TV table. 6-6. Cornell McLean Jr. on the hill. It comes down to the very last rack between these guys. Johnny Baptiste to break. He's going to be very careful on this break. He does not want to do the same thing that he did last time, which was miscue and turn the table over to Junior. Especially the way that Junior just ran that table right now. He knows that this break is important. The one thing here, though, is that he might be a little bit too careful in controlling the cue ball on this one, and he might end up coming up dry. He's going to want to put some power in it, but he's going to want to be reserved to make sure that he doesn't lose the cue ball. We'll see how he adjusts for this break, or if he even adjusts at all. He might just go for it, try to go for the big break and run. Moving into rack number 13 of this matchup. 12 racks never got us anywhere, so we're moving down to the last rack. It's the one that matters most. Hill, 1 rack left, 1 winner to come. Which one is it going to be? Cornell McLean Jr. or Johnny Baptiste, who's breaking here in rack number 13? Here we go. We're about to find out. Seven ball's going to come to the rescue. It wasn't the most ideal break, but he made a ball, and that's all he really needed, was just to make a ball. Pattern on the table looks a little bit complicated, but it's not that bad. Bam. What a break. Lucky that 7 ball went in, otherwise it's going to be a dry break. And I know you guys are really enjoying this matchup, but there's still 2 more left. One of them has a guy that's only lost 1, and the other one has one that the guy hasn't lost a match at all. And one of these 2 players is going to have to step up to the next player, which is Barry McLean. And if they're fortunate enough to overcome that match, they'll have to do their best to try to double dip Sean Monkman, who is the A-side winner. Yeah, the stripes are better for sure, but you can change this table here with the 5 ball if you wanted to. I think he's going to end up going with stripes, though. Is Uncle Barry still awake? Wants to know, Kelsey. Yeah, I know. He's in a deep conversation with Sean Monkman right now. Talking strategies, I think. I'm really impressed with the way that Barry's played it so far in this tournament. His break is massive. His stroke is on point. The positional play, the way he's playing, is just really good right now. Nice to see him being back into shape again. Not that he wasn't for, before, but there was some times where you can see that, there was a little bit of lack of practice and it was affecting his game a little bit. Yeah, this is a tough decision to make here because, you got one chance here to finish this rack. Looks like he opted for the stripes. Where he is at right now doesn't really do a whole lot to help him, but I think he can still work this out. Taking a look to see what options he has after this 11 ball. You could just then draw over to the 12 ball and just kind of open up that corner a little bit and then maybe follow up for the 9 ball next. And it looks like the 10 ball goes past the 3 ball to the corner, so you can play a little bit of a zigzag pattern there. Not sure if he set up for the 10 ball or 13. We'll take a look at this angle here, see what he's got. Doesn't have the 13. He definitely has the 10 ball though. And that could be something where he maybe came up a little bit short and was trying to get position on the 13 ball. David Wilson asks if it's late here and did I eat dinner. The time now is 9:45, so it's almost 10 p.m. and no, I haven't had dinner. I had something to eat for lunch, like around I think it was 1 o'clock. And that's all I've eaten so far. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna have to try to see if I can find food somewhere. They closed their kitchen at 7 o'clock, and I wasn't aware of it, so I went there to go ask for food about an hour ago, and they were already closed. Kevin Ritchie wants to know is Kerry Hefner still exists in Winnipeg pool scene? Yeah, I haven't really seen him playing for a while though, so I'm not sure what's up with him. Maybe he's just taking a break. I know he's been playing some events, but he hasn't played in any of my events in over a year. And he plays in the events here at Sonix once in a blue moon, but I haven't seen him play in any of the events in a while. The last one that I know that he played in was out at Crazy Eight Billiards. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to get out, but that's why he's taking his time to work it out. Cubo's going to run a bit further than expected. He does not have the shot on the 14. Did he get lucky and maybe get the shot on the 9? If not, he's got options for jump shots here for either the 9 or the 14. If he doesn't have a clear shot, though, he might be in trouble here. Looks like you can see it. Oh, he hit the 3 ball. That's going to be a foul and a ball in hand. For now, McLean Jr. with a chance to be able to close out the match now. Great opportunity with a ball in hand as well. Path is clear here for the finish now. 3, 2, maybe come all the way down for the 1, the 4, then the 5, and the 8. You could always come 3, 2, 5, then go down for the 1 and the 4. That would also work. A little bit of left-hand draw here to come off the top rail and back down to the middle. That's going to give him position for the 5 or the 1. Four ball's going to be the finish ball. 8 ball goes to the top right corner. Eight ball for the finish and the win in this match. He'll make the 8 and win the match with a score of 7-6. What a finish. What a match. I am telling you right now, man, it's only going to get better. Yeah, I have no idea. It's only going to get better. All right, we're going to back things up here a little bit while we are, waiting for the next matchup, which is going to happen right away. It's uncle and nephew matchup here. CORNELL McLean Jr. against Barry McLean. Race to 7. What a finish, man. And that was only the B-side semifinal. You still got 2 great matches coming your way. All right, while we're waiting for them to come up, we'll bring up my sponsor, Brock's Office Supplies for Your Business. Visit our website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. Few different items are available on there, but I'll show you guys. Well, I think this is probably like the absolute best deal, but there's a lot of great deals on there, so don't get me wrong. But this one I feel like is a good deal for a lot of people that are in the office business. A1 Premier Multi-Purpose Paper, 5,000 sheets per box. You're looking at $90.99 on Amazon.com, $69.99 at Brock's Office. So you're saving $20 off the hop. And that brings in, if you buy 5 boxes in a month, you're saving $100 a month times 12. That's $1,200 a year that you're saving if you're buying some of that stock for a good price. And we'll do another one for Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia. We did the first and the second. We'll do this one here now. And I'll start reading this off. Can Central's staff carries a wealth of knowledge in the hobby that includes a focus on Pokemon cards, grading, values, products, and more because of a lifetime of collecting. In their mission to ignite the hobby in future generations, young collectors are given a free gift during every visit. On special occasions, the store's official greeter, mascot, and security guard, Boo, a 6-year-old Yorkshire Terrier with the heart of a puppy, makes an appearance. Her infectious love for people appeals to both staff and customers alike. During the fall, winter, and spring, Can Central hosts trade nights, a special after-hours event where all customers are invited to bring traders in their collection to trade to other collectors. Each visitor is treated to free pizza and pop and a ticket to win prizes drawn throughout the night. You can find these guys here in Winnipeg at 995 Millstego Drive, Unit 101. Give them a call at 204-775-9631 if you're looking for anything specific. They will love to take care of you, and they're great people, so you won't regret dealing with them. Same thing with Brock's Office. Brock's Office. Sorry, I'm being distracted over here. I'll bring this one up here again. We'll do another feature while we're doing that. Brock's Office Supplies for Your Business is ran by and owned by Brock Bershad, who is a great guy, a pool player as well. Give him a chance, give him a call. Check out some of the products he's got. And I'm telling you, he's going to take care of you guys. You're not going to regret it. Anybody that I deal with, I only deal with good people. And I'm promising you that anybody that I deal with, if you deal with them, you're going to really enjoy that. They're great people, every one of them. All right, so it looks like Barry's going to try to warm up, and Junior is going to maybe have a quick break, and we're going to resume this match right away. You know what? Let's flip the names over so, we know it's a fresh match now, right? So flip the names over. We'll bring down the Fargo rates too. Got to change the Fargo rates here. All right, so the names have been changed. I'll set up the Fargo rates right now. See you, man. Good shooting. I think, is it 668? I think that's a Barry. I'm going to have to look him up again, but I think that's what he is. All right, I'm going to check right now to see what he is. Yeah, he's a 668, so we'll put up their Fargo rates right now. 668 Fargo rate for Barry McLean. Uncle playing against nephew, and nephew is a 703 Fargo rate. But the nephew just took on a 748 Fargo rate, and he was able to beat him. So a bit of a challenge here for Barry McLean. But the one thing that's kind of good for him is that, well, he's known this player all his life. So he might even know what his weaknesses are. Not that I think he has any weaknesses, because so far he's been playing an incredible game throughout this event. And considering the fact that Junior also organized and ran the tournament, speaks volumes about how he can deal with pressure and being distracted while doing that. I think he did a great job with this event. All right, I know everybody's like itching, they're all trying to like, hey, I'm going to go away and come back later, but I'm telling you, you guys are going to miss a great matchup. Right from the very first rack, it's going to be a crazy matchup. A little bit of family pride on the line here. Conversations for dinner. All right, they're coming in now. We're going to start playing this match. All right, there they go. They're going to flip the coin, and we're going to get started. Barry calls heads. And it's going to be tails. Junior's going to be the first break on this one. B-side final. Let's get into it. It is on like King Kong now. 3 players remaining. One of these 2 players will take on Sean Monkman next in the championship round. $2,600 for first, so a lot of money at stake here. Doesn't matter if they're related anymore. This is now a battle. No friends or family on the pool table. Just opportunities that you got to take advantage of. And here we go. The first rack is going to come up right now. CORNELL McLean Jr. racking it up. Brent says, nice finish for Junior. Yeah, that was a really good one. Deadly game, says Jeff Edwards. Kevin Rich says, how many tables are in Sonix now? They had 9 for this event, and I was surprised that they only had 9, but it actually worked out pretty good. Like I said, Junior did a really good job in running this tournament as far as like dealing with what he had available to work with. Let's see. Comments here on YouTube. Once Johnny gets going, he can't miss, says PD Ross. We got action, says Pro Level AVG. Thanks for the stream, watching in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you for tuning in, Pro Level. Serena says they're playing a lot. They're playing for a lot of money. Yes, they are. I can see why they're taking their time. And you should. I mean, you don't rush when you're trying to play for that kind of money, right? You shouldn't anyway. I think he thought maybe too long, in my opinion. Yeah, so I think that kind of bothered him a little bit too. He should have maybe just gone with his first instinct, but, it worked out the way that it did. Linda the Miracle says, unfortunately, one of these guys will be out. Such a treat to watch them play. Lucky for us, though. Still a few of the Peg's finest waiting in the wings. That's correct, and that's the next matchup that we have now. Justin R says, think he blew shape after making the 11. Ojibwe Ick or Serena says, I think he should have started with a 10 ball. Brent says, does Manitoba have diabetes clinics? Not sure, man. I should actually know that because I'm a diabetic. And I got this crazy headache coming on again, but I'm not sure. Serena says, I'm rooting for the old guy. Haha. Brent Babcock says, use stevia rather than white sugar. I don't really use sugar, period. I drink my green tea black, no sugar. Dave Laverier says, me too. Old guy, old guy. Rah, rah, rah. Follow Rebel News, says Brent. I don't know, man. I don't trust you right now. You go off a little bit. All right, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Who dares challenge me in PG, says. I heard you got a couple of people waiting for you, man. You got some action over there. How big are the dinner plates in Manitoba? Well, depends if you go into a pool hall or not. Usually, if you come into the pool hall, there's no plates because you are the dinner. Nice there. Good job to open up the 6 ball. Needs a shot on the 1 ball, though, and he may not get it. But if anything, he's got a shot on the 5. He can make a shot on the 7 ball after that to come back down. Miguel Molina, how you doing? Says watching from Jax, Florida. Kevin Ritchie says anything more would be crowded. Rick Sparling wants to know, are you streaming right through to the final? Yes, this is the last stream for the event. So after this, we'll have the championship match. Looking for the angle on the 5 to come down table. Did he get a good angle though? Ish. He's got a shot anyway. He might have to draw this back for the 1 ball, and I don't know what he's going to do for that 6 ball if he has to do that. Going forward here, we're only running him into that 13 ball, which wouldn't really give him much of an opportunity. Drawing back will require him to get right past that 8 ball and just barely past that 8 ball. So a measured stroke shot. Yeah, he's looking at that right now. Measured stroke shot. And now if he tries to go through the rail and back into the 8 ball, he could end up in a bad spot for the 1 ball. So the drawback option is going to be about the only option he has here. The other option, I guess, would be to maybe take on the 6 ball. Take the 6 ball, run the cue ball into the 12 ball. That will give you the 1, then you're finished with the 5. I don't think he's seen that, but he's got a shot on the 6 ball right now. Clear path with a tangent line that runs him straight to the 12. Not feeling good about the shot. His instincts are trying to tell him this ain't the right shot, but he hasn't acknowledged that the 6 ball's available right now. Trying to force the cue ball through. I'm not sure if he got the shot on the 1 ball. Can't tell from this angle. Oh, but he was able to get on it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Coming off a big match against Johnny Baptiste has kind of got him prepared for this battle. Good little drawback shot here for the 8 ball. Perfect position. 8 in the corner is good. He'll take the lead in this match. 1-0. Starting off the way he ended the last match, on a good note. All right, so now we have Bear McLean with an opportunity to be able to get into this match. He's going to break for the first time. It's a race to 7 between them, currently down by 1. We would like to get a little bit of action here on this one to be able to tie things up. Solid break on the 2nd ball break. Absolutely smashed that one. Nice little break, a decent starting point. Take a look at his break. Absolutely smashed the rack on this one. A little bit too far here, but he still has a shot on the 6 ball. He's going to want to just nudge that 7 ball slightly. Kevin Ritchie says, I'm out, buddy. 11 here, and I had to get up at 4. It's all good. I understand. Thank you for tuning in, Kevin Ritchie. You can always tune in to watch the rest of the match tomorrow. It is labeled as part 3. Oh, he was trying to hold position for the 7 ball. He's going to come up short on the shot on the 6. Turning the table over to Junior with a ball in hand. Miguel Molina says, do they play with a heavy cue ball or lighter one? It's, I guess your standard Valley table cue ball. It's not heavy. It's not light. It's like right in between. That worked out okay. Oh, I see what he was saying. Saying us are we're fat. No, we're not, man. We're just balanced. That's all. I don't think anybody cares, says Brent. Ladnik always says we are the slippery capital of the world, just saying. And indeed we are. Pro level AVG says, have you seen the new and improved Valley Barbox tables? All black, similar to Diamond and Predator. Very nice. Yeah, I was actually impressed with the design they came up with, even though it's a little bit of both. I think it looks really sharp. Yeah, I like that they tighten up the pockets and the corners too. Off to a good start here, up by 2. Robert Fedinato, I have no idea what the weight of the cue ball is. And I forgot my cue ball scale at home. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't have a scale at home, but I have no idea. All I know is it's a standard ball. With this is the kind of ball that we see at every Valley table. But I know what you're talking about. There's those heavy balls. It's not the heavy ball. And it's not the lighter ball either. It's, like I said, medium, right in between. Moving into rack number 3 of this matchup now. CORNELL McLean Jr. with a 2-game lead, breaking in rack number 3. Monster break, but he lost the cue ball. A lucky opportunity here for Barry McLean. A little bit of lag on that one. The signal just dropped. Sean Hughes says heavy balls with the magnetic inside the cue ball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true because they do have the automatic return, which can't happen without the magnetic inside it. Couldn't really figure out how to get position on the 8-ball there, and he's ended up in a tough spot on it. If he can manage to squeeze by that 4-ball, he can make the shot, but if he can't, then he's limited. Oh, that's a good shot there. He's got everything kind of opened up. Trying to force the cue ball up with a little bit of angle that you have to work with. Good shot's gonna get perfect on the 8 ball. Corey Peranto, what's up, man? Says the magnet in the is in the table, not the cue ball. I always thought it was inside the cue ball too. Interesting. And Brent says, make sure to use the last name when you say Brent. He doesn't want to be associated that way. Harold says, I see someone eating. Who's eating? I wish I was eating. There's nothing to eat right now till I'm out of here. Yeah, no, Brent Weaven is a stand-up guy. 3-0 is the score. Cornell McLean Jr. with a nice strong lead here in the B-side final. Barry McLean will have to do his best to fight back here against his nephew. Looking for a big break on this one. He's had a really good break so far every single match, and he's going to look to lean on that one once again to be able to get back into this match. He's not in any trouble, so to speak, but he's down by 3, and you know you want to stop the bleeding sooner than later. Smash and break once again. Cue ball's going to come down table, though. It's going to give him a rough starting point. But yeah, so I seen Rob Boone's asking who Barry is to Cornell, brother or uncle. He's an uncle. Thank you, Lednick. He said uncle. Brent Bacon also said uncle. Oh man, he's gonna miss that shot. Pro level AVG says no cue ball scale is a party foul. I know, I should definitely go out there and buy one just so I can weigh out these cue balls whenever somebody asks me that question. It's the first time anybody's ever asked me that kind of question before. I was like, what? Yeah, what? Can I research this? Probably not. Dave Laravere says somebody step on this kid's foot and give the old guy a chance. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's no family on this table, man. It's all business here. AJ Fraser says needs old man juice. Tim's double double. Dave says, hey, don't be knocking my drink. The Cosmic Fox, how you doing? His pockets look massive. Oh, it's a Valley standard pocket. Brent, you're just asking me to get rid of you, man. And I'm trying to be patient with you. You know, I've had a lot of people in my time since I started streaming that kind of, you know, act up like this. Usually I can work everything out with everyone, but if you want to be the first one, then I guess we don't have to work things out. I just, you know, try to keep it cool, man. We're here to watch pool, to enjoy pool, and everything else extra is just not necessary here. But they luckily gave you a Facebook page, so you'll have a chance to be able to do whatever you want to do on your Facebook page, and everybody will be okay with that. And I'm saying that respectfully, man. You know, no matter how people are, I always try to be respectful to them. So I hope you see that and you just try to be respectful back. I'd appreciate it. Jim McKenzie, how you doing? Stephen Roberts, welcome to the stream. Harold Mitai says, CORNELL, you think they take care of #1 streamer? LOL. They took care of me pretty good. I think I wasn't aware that we're closing at 7. I should have asked that when I first walked in. It's not their fault. It's not like they have to look after me, you know? I'm a grown man. I'm supposed to be able to look after myself, right? And it's not their fault that I fall passionate to the game, that I forget about things like I have to eat. That's all on me, man. Stephen Roberts says, hey, good, Rod. You got Facebook working. Yeah, I don't know who it was that reported me yesterday. Somebody reported me yesterday, though, and I guess they didn't like the commentary. Trying to make that ball to the side. He's going to come up short. And that's going to give Barry a chance to get on the scoreboard now. Wade Hilderman, how you doing? Says, hi, Rod. Where is this being played? It's at Sonix Bar and Grill here at 423 McMillan Avenue in Winnipeg, Manitoba, right next to Confusion Corner. Serena says, magnet and cue ball, because my cue holder with a super magnet wants to stick to the cue ball. Chalk holder, I mean, oh, magnet and chalk. I gotcha. Tony Dunkowski, what's happening, man? How you feeling today, brother? Hope you're doing all right, man. John Trepanier, how you doing? And Joe Valente from Blue Room Billiards, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ben Forbister Lim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Chris Mason, Ryan Spence, welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, you're very welcome, Wade. Didn't really want to run to that ball. I don't think he's got the shot to the side. No, Brent, just gotta keep going. I'm not treating you bad, man. Nor am I dissing you. And I'm not doing that either. I actually try to talk to you in a very respectful way, but I guess you don't appreciate that, so it's all good. Johnny Hockey says this is a redemption match for CORNELL and Barry, because Barry beat him the first time. I don't think so. Or maybe you're talking about like the opening rounds. Yeah, maybe. Before the round of 32. Made a good shot there, though. Makes the 8 balls on the scoreboard. 3-1, 1-3. They're having a little chuckle over there. What's up, Brad Beardy? I was hoping to see you here in the event, man. I know you were playing on day one, but I didn't see you. And then day two, I didn't see you either. Tom Bignell says, watching from Florida. Welcome to the stream, Tom. Moving into rack number 5 of this matchup. It's a B-side final showdown, race to 7. Cornell McLean Jr. up by 2 right now with a score of 3-1. Breaking rack number 5 for a chance to get up 4-1. Had a dry break on the last one. He's got another dry break on this one. Good opening shot. Just going to give him a shot on the 7 ball. Buckenswap, Pennsylvania says, Rod, did you see what I said earlier about donations? If it was on this stream, no. If it was on the last one, yes. Trying to search to see if I see anything here on this one, but I don't see anything on this one, so it's the last one. I still don't understand much about it, but I took a screenshot so I can look into what you were saying. Renaissance are smaller pockets. This is what I'm used to, maybe, says the cosmetic fox. Yeah, I think the valley by standard are 4.5 inches. But maybe they're opposite. I know like a diamond table is 4.25 with 5-inch side pockets. And I believe the side pockets on a valley table are tighter, where the corners are a little bit wider. So they might be reverse 5 in the corners, and then 4.25, 4.5 on the sides. Next time I come out to stream, I'm going to make sure to bring a scale to weigh the cue ball and a measuring tape so I can check out the size of the pockets for you guys. Because this is information I should know, but I have no idea. You found my weakness, man. What's up, Trent Russell, Tom, Jonathan Bakatang, welcome. Mullins Gaming on YouTube says valleys can be 5 inches, but most are 4.5 to 4.75. I wonder what the size of the pocket is now with the new model. They look almost as tight or cut as the same way as the Predator pockets. Needs the cue ball to come down some. He's just going to get enough for it. I'm thinking you probably put a little bit extra spin on this cue ball to come off the rail and then back into that 9 and 12. Just to be safe from scratching here. Oh, he's going to play it back and forth and he'll make a good shot. The battle is on now. Barry McLean down by 1. It's your gamer tag. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. What's up, Fuggles Me? How you doing? It says new valleys come in 4.5 corner pockets. I guess that's decent because the 4 1/4 on the Predator make it challenging, but 4.5 is extra 1/4 inch. It actually gives you a little bit more to work with. It's not too bad. He says I just bought one. Oh, lucky you, man. Lucky you. Don't they look sharp though? I mean, I'm not a big Valley fan to begin with, and I enjoy playing on a challenging table like a Predator or a Diamond. But when I looked at the picture of the Valley, I was like, wow, man, my jaw dropped. I was thinking, I want to get a Valley table. That helps, says Puck as well. Yeah, it definitely did. Get some back into the match here. Brandon Davis, this is a race to 7. Wants to know what the race is to. It's a race to 7, even on this one. They're both premier level players. 668 Fargo rate for Barry McLean, 703 Fargo rate for CORNELL McLean Jr. And yes, they're related. Uncle and nephew. So I'm Dave Blacklaw. Welcome to the stream. I want to take a second to thank everyone that liked the stream on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys' support. And for those of you that subscribed to the channel today or throughout the weekend, thank you as well. I really appreciate that. Without you guys' help, I wouldn't be able to create more exposure on the work that I do. So I truly appreciate you guys' support. Same thing to anyone that liked the stream on Facebook. That helps too. Oh, he's gonna miss Q. Oh no. Kind of popped up on the shot a little bit. Might have turned the table over at the right time though. We'll see. It looks like the stripes are pretty available now. Brandon Davis says, I played Barry before, twice in one tourney. He's a good player. I enjoy watching him play every time he gets a chance to play. David Wilson says, well, I'll post about that Friday night so you remember when you stream from the hangar. Cool. Miscued, yeah, it sounds like a miscue. And Junior calls a safety here. Looks like he's putting his uncle in a tough spot here. Might get one less present next year at Christmas time because of this. Oh, just missed the 6 ball. Ball in hand for CORNELL McLean Jr. Was looking for that red opportunity, and that's why he played the safety. He'll get rewarded with the opportunity he was looking for. What's up, Daryl Johnson? Welcome to the stream. Well, that was supposed to be a great breakout, but instead, the stripe has been tied up by the 6 and the 4. He does have a shot on this 15 ball with an angle that could maybe get him the breakout. But then he's really hoping to have a shot on that 14 because it looks to me like if he tries to break that out, that ball's going to end up going into the top right corner past the 6. And it did. And he did. He made sure that he had a shot to follow up with. Can take the 13 ball now and go back up table for the 14 to the side. Can take the 14, draw back a little bit for that 9 ball, and use the 13 to go back up for the 8 ball. Couple different options. Perfect calculation, perfect shot. 8 to the side is good. He's got a 2-game lead again. Blaine, Wiesner, yes they are. So CORNELL McLean Jr. is the nephew, and Bear McLean is the uncle. I got a couple of comments here, so I gotta go back. Puckins says that helped. That was the last thing I seen. Dave Lariviere says, I heard valley tables were designed for bars, regular players, bigger pockets, made the game so fast, made the games go faster, thus more money made by the table owner. Yeah, that was the concept behind it, but now I think they're having a little bit of extra pressure with Diamond and Predator pushing around for trying to be the best table around. And another thing too is that Valley used to be like the main table for a lot of events, but as of the last little while, like last few years, first it was Diamond that took over. So every table that they set up and most of those main events were all diamonds. Now that Predator is being involved, and most of the tables being set up for Predator. So Valley is just trying to fight back a little bit here, trying not to lose any power, and they recreated their design to create a better table that's a little bit more acceptable for the player at heart. The Cosmic Fox says, "How was your travels back from Victoria?" It was good. I don't think it could have been any better. I got home at a decent time, and it was just nice to be back home with my family, man. Michael Alice is watching SWFL. Great pool, but too cold for me. Yeah, man, well, it's a little cold out here right now too. Minus 25 still. Fuggles me says bigger pockets are more fun. Pro level AVG says no holding back when you play relatives. I'll run racks on my grandma. I don't care. I don't like that too, man. It's not my fault you can't play. That's the way I look at it. If you want to come play against me, I'm a pool player. Don't expect me to give you a chance. I just don't know how to do that unless it's unintentional. Did I happen to figure out my food delivery? Nah, not quite, but I was able to get food in the last couple of days. I finally figured out where everything was right around there, so it worked out okay. If I get lucky enough to be able to get called back for that event in the future, then I'm gonna have an idea where everything is for the next time around. It shouldn't be so bad when it comes to eating. It was a pretty tough challenge being out there and trying to figure out how to get food to the building. Couple of options here, but it's that 10 ball that he wants to deal with. Maybe play it to the corner and the cue ball into the 2 ball, which will give you a nice natural angle on the 13. He's gonna miss the shot. Just trying to hold shape for the 13 ball. A huge break here for Barry McLean. A chance to be able to get within one again. What's up, Chen? How you doing, man? Nice little through shot there. JC a look says, "Wow, what a miss." Well, it happens. And I think he was just more or less focused on one specific thing. Like he knew he was gonna run into the two ball, but he wanted to make sure that he pushed it over a little bit extra so he didn't have to shoot over the ball for the 13 ball. And that little adjustment that he made, he didn't stand up to reset, and that's why he missed the shot. Body alignment wasn't there. Right, rounding off the rails here. He's gonna get good position on the 6th and the 2. His shot, he's got a forward angle here on the 1 ball. Takes the 8 ball. He's down by 1 again. Harold says, back on the Christmas list. Yeah, he definitely got back on that list now. JC says, great players. Barry was coming to Edmonton to play every once in a while. Who won the A side? It was Sean Monkman that won the A side. Undefeated player, and he's had a pretty good run in this tournament. But he's been sitting on ice for, I don't know, like 2 hours, 3 hours, or something like that. So he might be a little bit rougher on the edges in the first set of the championship match that comes up after this one. So there might be some issues with my audio. Apparently, it says here on YouTube that the audio stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Doesn't seem to be affecting YouTube though. And a lot of people watching on there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Smashing the break once again. He's going to make a ball. He's been very consistent at it, but unfortunately this time he lost the cue ball. Cornell McLean Jr. with a chance to get up 2 games again. He's 3 away from winning the match right now. Was trying to get up for the 6 ball, I believe, or the 7. He's right in between both. Doesn't have a shot on the 2. Doesn't look like he has a shot on the 6. 7 and a 3 out of the question from where he's at, so he's got to take this 4 ball now. They squeezed by the 9 ball on this shot. Oh, get in there. Nice shot. That makes up for it for sure. Getting that ball by the 9 ball was going to be pretty tight, but that bank ball, well, that bank shot was the right shot to take in that one. And I'm not much of a banker, so I didn't even see it, but yeah, that was a great shot. Trying to pop the cue ball around for the 6 ball. This time he's going to get the shot. Nice little bank shot here on the 4. Trying to cheat the pocket a little bit while opening up the last 2 solids. He's going to miss the shot, and he's going to give his uncle a chance at this table now. Oh, he's spreading them a little bit, but it hasn't quite worked out for him here. Maybe a little bit of a hostile takeover, sending the 11 ball over to the 6 ball to cover up the pocket. You can also play that 12 ball up as a combination into the 6 to block the pocket. As long as he hits it pocket weight, he'll be all right. I wonder if he can maybe just bank this 14 ball out and then just leave the safety behind the 12 ball. That might work too. What's up, Steve Areno? Welcome to the stream, man. Makes the shot, trying to open things up with the stripes. He's going to get burnt. Very unlucky there. Trying to create a breakout. It says he's going to tie the stripes up a little bit and also leave no shot really available on the cue ball. Because he's tucked into the 3 ball a little bit, he can't even mass around this 8 ball to beat the 9. But I wonder if he can maybe just kind of spin his way into it or a jump shot, maybe something like that. He's got to work it out. It'll take a few minutes here to figure it out. Jamie David Nickerson says, I feel momentum has shifted in Barry's favor. Well, maybe not. Right now, it doesn't look like it yet, but you might be right. Earl says, not many safety play by Barry. Yeah, and I'm surprised by that too. Because usually, you know, like when you're in a situation you're in tough, you usually will play safety shots, and he hasn't really done that too often. Nathan Swiss says, Barry's a great shot. Played him in Rugby, North Dakota. Great guy. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. I second that 100%. Always a gentleman too, no matter what. Loves the game. He's always talking to me about, you know, little things that we can do for other events, and he's just very passionate about the game. Not just a player, but a true passionato of the game. What's up, Desiree? Welcome to the stream. I create a problem here, but putting that 8 ball near the 9, he's done a decent job. I think that might give him another opportunity. We'll see. And the Cosmic Fox says, I wish I could have helped you out. I was out of town, or I would have just brought something for you to help you out for the time being. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It is a thought that counts, and I know you mean it, so thank you. I appreciate that. Russian Crush Gaming, what's happening? Says, Dave, it's more about bigger pockets so you can get totally hammered and still make balls. And Dave Lariviere says, that's for sure. Beer and pool, life is good. Nice little shot there to get the 8 ball out in the open. Chris Horton, how you doing? Says, hello from WA. Where is WA? I'm not very familiar with abbreviations of the states in the United States. And every time I try to guess it, I get it wrong. Is WA for Washington? It was important for him to get that 8 ball out, and he did a really good job at doing so. Now he's got a chance to be able to get 1 game closer to winning this match. Plus, he's going to have a chance to get his 2-game lead back. Makes the shot to the corner. Beautiful shot. Very nice shot. Straight to the pocket. Didn't even need the 9 ball to lean on. 5-3. He's got a 2-game lead back, and he only needs 2 games to win the match. Breaking next in rack number 9, a chance to get on the hill first. As we're watching this match, and we still have another one, the championship match coming up after this, I just want to say thank you to everyone that took the time to tune in to watch the stream over the weekend. Those of you that supported the stream by liking and sharing the stream. Those of you that took the time to interact and keep things interesting on the stream. I appreciate every one of you guys. And once again, I'm going to thank CORNELL McLean Jr. for inviting me to come out here to cover the event. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to be here, and I really enjoyed all the matches that I got a chance to stream throughout this weekend. And I think he did a great job with this event, especially the fact that he's still playing after organizing and running the event. Now is in a spot where he can finish in the top 3, and if he can win this match, he'll finish in the top 2. What's up, Curtis Fedorowicz? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing, man? A little bit uncomfortable on this shot here. He's going to be shooting over the ball. Good shot. Couple of different options here. Robert Fittinado wants to know, what's the payouts for the top 3? Criticism, good, Ron. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, man. I'm still trying to find a way to get to you so I can come check out some of your beautiful treats from the bakery. I've been like shaking, you know. I haven't had my fix in like a year, it feels like. Good shot to the corner. Curtis Fedorowicz is the owner of Kuiper's Bakery out in Brandon, Manitoba. They're ranked one of the best bakeries in Manitoba. And they're amazing, man. almost everything that you can possibly think of is available there. And everything that they make is just incredible, man. Great baking. I don't usually cheat on my diet from being a diabetic, but whenever I get a little bit of Kuiper's Bakery, and I kind of forget I'm diabetic. All right, I'm gonna look at this pay for you guys. So first place is 2,600, second place is 1,700, third place is 1,200. He's on the board again, down by one. 4-5 or 5-4, whichever way you want to look at it. Fourth place was 840, and that was won by Johnny Baptiste. Fifth and sixth was 550, and I don't know who both players were that won that, but I know that Randy was one of them. Then they had seventh and eighth, 380, 9th through 12th, 270, and 13th through 16th is 180. Smash and break, but he's going to scratch the cue ball again. Now McLean Jr. with a chance to be able to get on the hill now. Trying to work out the table. I'm trying not to interrupt a lot for he shoots first. Bumping the 8 ball out of the way to open it up. So fourth place went to Johnny Baptiste. Fifth and sixth went to Ryan Soliveld and Randy Baggett. Seventh and eighth went to Tom Lafournier and Ryan Jamie Bartlett. Excuse me. 9th through 12th went to Tim Abbott, Mike Delgado, Brad White, Gary McKenzie. Excuse me. 13th to 16th would have been Bill Penwarden, Kevin Cardinal, Matt Zimmerman, and Daryl Smith. Serena says nice payouts. Yeah, absolutely. Really nice payouts. What was the total purse fraud? I have no idea, man. I know there was $5,000 added, but there were staggered entries, so no idea how much the purse was altogether. Imagine if there was a Calcutta, she says. Seventh and ace was Tom and Jamie. That's correct, yeah. Just the 8 ball remaining to get on the hill. He's on the hill. 6-4 is the current score on the hill and looking for an opportunity to close out now. Harold says, is there more control staying down on the break? I notice there's not much control standing up, follow through. Well, you don't really stay down on the break. I mean, some people break like that, but the whole process of the break is creating the snap, and the snap is created through being down on the break and then coming up as you go through the break. So standard breaking is usually, standing up. You don't usually stay down. But some of the players that I've met in the past, there's some of them that will just stay down and break from there and actually be successful with it. Are they successful with that break every time? No, but that's the reason why people apply the snap to the break. And the snap is probably the hardest thing to learn when it comes to breaking. But if you work on it, if you really work on it all the time, you'll be all right. You'll figure it out. It's just the process of when the cue comes through for the break process and when you get up, they have to match up. And some people actually get up a little earlier before the cue comes through, and that also helps with the snap. It's all about the snap, though. Let's see, I got a couple of comments here. Chris Runner says, yeah, bro. All right, I figured it out. Nice. That's probably like my first time out of 150 times where I actually guessed the right state. Jay Fraser says, like and sub, people. Good stream here. Yeah, I would appreciate that for sure. If you guys can like this stream, that's going to be really helpful. We had a lot of people that came in on the last stream that never heard of the stream before, never heard of who I was. And because people liked the stream prior to this one, a bunch of those people ended up coming in to watch the stream for the first time, and they really enjoyed it. So if you guys feel like the commentary is good and you would like to see other people to be able to have an opportunity to enjoy the quality of the stream, well, if you're giving me a chance to be able to succeed a little bit further in the work that I do, definitely like and sub, or like and subscribe to the Facebook, or sorry, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But you can also like us on Facebook. That helps too. Lena says you're breaking up and can't be heard. Is that on you? Yeah, it is, because I'm whispering a little bit, so I can't be too loud. I don't want to be the reason why anybody misses on the table. So I'm just trying to keep it a little bit on the low side instead of letting my Barry White voice come through with power. And Barry White's the only guy I know that has a deep voice, so that's why I always refer to him. Not that I actually think I'm like Barry White. Yeah, it is on my end though, yeah. And the Cosmic Fox says, no, it's on your end, Lena. And then Puckenswell says, sounds great here. So yeah, maybe it's not on my end, but I thought it might have been. I mean, if everybody else is everybody else is able to hear me, then I guess it's not on my end. I thought it might have been though, because I'm trying to be quiet on the stream. Lena says, okay, I resent and it's back. Thanks. Brent Bacon Weaven says, I'm streaming on my Fire TV and no sound issues here all night. Right on, man. I'm glad that's working out good with the audio, because sometimes I don't really know what's going on with audio. I just assume everything is good, and then people let me know, and then I got to address it and try to fix it. I had that issue earlier where I had to kind of reset my whole mic setup. Bump into that 7 ball. A little bit of luck here, maybe for the 11 ball. If not, he might have the 13 ball still. Keith Yowzer says YouTube audio is great in Victoria, BC. Thank you for that. Puckenswell says, Brent, that's because Rod hasn't been singing. That's right. I want to say I'm known for my famous voice when it comes to singing, but not many people like my singing. So, and I've been doing my best not to sing when I'm tired. I've been tired throughout this event too. But, I'm just trying to give you guys a break from my talent, my hidden talent. That could be it, says Lena. Jay Fraser says, subscribe, pool fans. Almost at 1,000. Great pool. Keep it up, Rod. Thanks, man. And I'm trying to get to 1,000. That's my goal here, to be able to try to create some more opportunities through YouTube. 1,000 subscribers is what I need, and I'm pretty close. And that's all because of everyone else, so I appreciate it. Mike Orvis, what's happening, man? Says breaking is easy. LOL. Yeah, for you, man. You got a slug for an arm. Darcy Gilks, what's happening, man? Says on the snap, Vincent. I get carried away with my singing sometimes, but honestly, most of the times it's just survival. Like, I'm tired. I'm just trying to find a way to, like, kind of get some energy again. And music is the key to the soul, they say. And whenever I hear music and I start singing, it just lifts me up, you know. But yeah, I apologize for my voice when it comes to singing. Although I heard a few people say they enjoy it. They might have been a little intoxicated when they heard me singing, though. So, you know, maybe they thought it was CCR on the mic, or the Eagles, or Pink Floyd. Your streams are a champ, Rod, says Jeffrey Martin. Thank you. I appreciate that. It also says good job. Thank you for that as well. Serena says, some of my friends down here watch the streams too. Cool. I appreciate that. I do have a lot of people that watch from different parts of North America, so it's kind of cool. And there's a lot of people that tune in from, like, Guam, and we have people from Africa, and it's been people from all around the world that tuned in. Fortunate to have a few of the pro players tuning in as well, like Joshua Filler and Federer Gors. So I appreciate the fact that these guys tune in to watch me, because, I mean, they got people like Mark White talking, you know, and they have people like Carl Boyles talking, right? And who am I, man? I'm just Rod Arriagada, this guy from Winnipeg, Manitoba that loves pool, and that's as far as I go. So I feel lucky when I have people like that tune in to watch. And Federer has always been complimentary towards my work. He likes to set up on the stream. He likes my coverage, and he really likes watching Mike Delgado play. I'm pretty sure he wants to gamble against Mike Delgado if he ever comes to Winnipeg, or if Mike Delgado ever goes his way. I know you're just joking, Puckenswa. I know you are. Oh, on the snap, Vincent. Oh, yes, now I get it. I was like, I just read it out and I couldn't think. Yeah, I got it. Just, come on, you should get the reference. I'm tired, man. I have no references right now. Brent says, Kermit the Frog. Yeah, sometimes I sound like that too. Beauty shot. Absolute beauty. Oh, he's taking that 15. I would rather take the 11, then the 15, then the 9. He's taking the 11 to the corner, the 15 to the side, natural line for the 9, and the finish is right there. Here, he's still going to be okay, but he's going to be a little bit careful. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. That's what I was worried about, that he might run into something there and end up not having the shot, but it worked out pretty good for him. Just the 8 ball remaining to tie up the match. Eight in the corner is good. He's on the hill. We're going down to the very last rack in this matchup. It is an old McLean challenge here. Can't get the old man to roll over. He's here to battle. And by the way, I don't really call him old man. That's probably the first time that Barry's going to be like, who you calling old man? Damn it. I'm sorry, Barry. He knows I respect him. He knows I do. And David Wilson says, yes, please don't ask Rod to sing. Yeah, you guys are nice to me. Tone deaf. Yeah, I think I am a little tone deaf for sure. When I sing, I feel like I'm amazing, but everybody else seems to say that I'm not that good. I don't know what happened, man, but you know, you guys are killing my aspiration to become the next American Idol. Now I'm just gonna have to be the karaoke guy. Samantha Zhao, how you doing? Says hi from home. Hi Sam. Thank you for your service this weekend. I truly appreciate it. Make sure that she took my orders and everything that I got came on point. A ball is made off the break, and Junior has a chance to close out now. That 10 ball is probably about the only problem he's got on the table right now. And if he goes low ball, well, he's got a little bit more work there. So I think we're going to go high ball on this one. Nice out, says Harold. Serena says, I love Barry is playing. Always love watching and learning from him. My sister Candy and I used to call him Strawberry because we were immature and silly. Yeah, and he's a great guy. And he let us, she says, he let us, haha. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a cool dude. And an amazing pool player. And Jay Fraser's pointing out something really good here. He says back to back Hill Hill. That's correct. We didn't have any Hill Hill matches throughout the whole weekend. And right now we have back to back Hill Hill battles. Linda's saying the same thing here. Yet another Hill Hill battle. Hawkinswell says, does the breaker win? Well, the table looks like he should, but you never know, man. Sometimes just thinking about winning gets you into trouble. And the way that Junior plays, he plays pretty good. I feel like he's going to find some good balance here in his mental game, and he's going to deliver the finish on this one. Ooh, almost got into trouble there. So close. But he's all right. William Blaine wants to know when is my next stream. So I usually stream every Sunday from the hangar, the Sunday Open, and we got lots of great competition every week at the hangar. I wasn't there this week or the last week or the week before because I've been working out of town, and this weekend I'm working over here. But as of next Sunday, I'll be there again, at least for a couple of weeks before I go to town again. I also stream every now and then on a Thursday because I have an open 10 ball and 8 ball. So it's 10 ball on the A side, 8 ball on the B side, and we usually get a pretty good turnout on Thursdays too. And then other than that, like I have a couple of events coming up. February 2nd to the 4th, we have the Gorda Black Memorial Tournament, the first annual Gorda Black Memorial Tournament. I'll be streaming that. That's 3 days of coverage there. I'm supposed to be covering a snow drag race event out in Lake St. Martin the week after that. And then the week after that, no, wait, that's 2 weeks after. But then the week after that, or sorry, that same weekend actually, I'm out there for Saturday and Sunday for the LSM event. And then on Monday, I come back to Winnipeg and I'm streaming a snooker match, a $20,000 snooker match between Albert Kenny and Blake Martell. That's right, Brent. I'm going to be doing that snooker match. So that's the reason why I'm going to go back to play on the snooker tables, because I need to get reacquainted with the game and try to remember how it's played. It's been about 5 years since I played snooker. So, well, technically a little bit less because I played snooker for about a week, maybe 2 years ago. And then I played it in a tournament and lost 4-0. And at that point, I said to myself, I just don't have the time to practice this and to be good at it. So I just stopped playing snooker. But now, like I said, I'm going to be streaming snooker. So I'm going to be getting reacquainted with the game, which is going to help me with my focus on my stroke. 8 ball to the corner for the win. He's going to make it, and he'll deliver the finish on that one. 7-6, the final score, and Christmas presents will still be there on the list. Barry McLean can't feel bad about this one. He went all the way to the hill, and he had a chance to be able to win there. Just unfortunate it didn't work out for him. Cornell McLean Jr. is going to be playing against Sean Monkman. It is a race to 7, and if Cornell McLean Jr. can win the first set, then we'll go to a second set. But if Sean Monkman wins the first set, it is over. Now, he's been on ice for about 3 hours, man, so he's going to want to take a little bit of a warm-up, and we're going to allow him to do that while we back up the camera, let him get into a groove. I'll start setting up the scoreboard, and I'll see what I can do here for any kind of comments that are coming up. All right, so we're going to put Sean on the left, even though Junior was on the right and I like to switch everything over. I always put the winner of the A side on the left because that tells us that they are the winner of the A side. And then if they lose the first set and we end up going to the second set, their name goes on the right. And that tells you guys then that that's a totally different set. I know it's a little crazy, my logic, the way I think, man, but it actually works really good. Once you create a system and you believe in it, usually it works. All right, so we're going to get this match going right away, but we'll put up a couple of posters while we're waiting. Here's the snow drag races that I was talking about in the poker derby. It's happening February 17th and 18th in Lake St. Martin First Nation. Over $60,000 guaranteed cash prizes with trophies for first, second, and third. They have 500-foot tracks with 4 lanes for the races. And if you want to get into that event, you can message me, Arriagada, and I'll get you connected with Brad Beardy, or you can look up for Brad Beardy. I don't know if you can see my friends list, but if you look at my friends list, he's in my friends list, and there's only one Brad Beardy in my friends list. You can add him from there and then sign up with him. And let's not forget about the Laura Mowat Memorial Tournament happening February 23rd to the 25th at Sonix Bar Grill. I am not streaming that one as far as I know, but I'm going to see if they want me to stream it because I think that's the only weekend that I have available in February right now. 4-person teams, $200 entry fee includes the green fee and the donation, accepting the first 32 paid teams. The rosters are frozen after the first match, and to register for the event, you got to call them directly at 204-233-7665 or 204-233-POOL. And money's raised from this event is going to be going towards supporting mental health. And this is the event that I'm talking about, February 2nd to the 4th. It's the first annual Gordo Black Memorial Tournament. A minimum of $3,000 added into the event. They also have a BK Rush brand new model jump break cue that's going to be raffled. And the entries are staggered. The races are straight, but it's a high-low tournament, so all the high seeds go into one bracket, all the low seeds go into a second bracket. When they get to the final 16, there'll be a redraw, and then there's a handicap applied for the lower-level players. So it's going to be a really good event. I think there's going to be a lot of exciting matches, and we're, I think, almost at 80 people signed up or 70 people signed up. I haven't looked in a little while, but we have a lot of people that are signing up for the event. If you want to come out and play in the event, just message me directly. I'm taking the names and registering people. And if you're at Bourbon and you want to register for the event, just look for Corbin Fowler and he'll take your name and he'll send me the information so I can add you to the list. If you know Mike Valtour, who's the guy that's working hard behind the scenes to organize the event and do all the fundraising for it, you can ask him to sign you up and he'll contact me and let me know that you signed up and I'll add you guys to the list. All right, they're going to get going here. I'm going to leave the stream here for a second while I go to the bathroom, and they're going to play out here. Somebody has to be crowned the champ. And no splitting, I believe. So 1 set or 2 sets, that's the way it's going to be. It was nice to watch you playing that good. Almost. You seemed like your game, like at first it was like here, and then it just started going up and up and up, right? So like, he was in trouble. If he missed one time, then he was in trouble. Yeah, I know it was good. Lots of people enjoyed watching it too. There was like 400 people watching, so it was really good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good match. Yeah, back to back hill matches, man. It's cool. Yeah, yeah. No quitting you, man. That's all. All right, I'll be right back. They're going to start the first rack here, and it's going to be CORNELL McLean Jr. breaking. Hopefully, I'm back before they're done that table because both these guys are great players, and this is going to be the absolute best match that you have been waiting to watch throughout this weekend. I'm telling you right now, if you stop watching this because you thought, there's nothing to watch, Oh man, you're gonna hate the fact that you missed the first rack. I might even hate it too because I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to be really fast about it too because I don't want to miss any of this action. Well, I missed the first rack, so hopefully I didn't miss any great shots. Sean Monkman won the first one, though. He's off to a good start in this matchup. Make it official here. This is a championship match. Set number one of a possible two. Oh, and I got to change the Fargo rates. My bad. I can't remember Sean's. I think he was 720. Smashing the break on that one. Pretty sure it was a 720. Yeah, he's a 720. Take a look at that break now. Absolutely smashed the rack in this one. Now I'm gonna have to try to do my best to be quiet on the mic because I don't want to disrupt these guys from them making the shots that they're looking at. But I will talk in between as best as I can. Oh, he's gonna end up tight on the 6. Fortunately for him, he's got the 3 ball still. Came up a bit short on what he was trying to get for shape, but it still work with the position that he has. Nice little bank there. Ties up the match at 1. This is a fiery matchup coming up here. So let's bring in the Flames. We want to see what the best of the best can do in this event. Going to be moving into rack number 3 of this matchup. Now McLean Jr. is going to be breaking. He's had some monstrous breaks so far in the event. Will he hold back here on the power, or will he just let it go for a big break? All right, we're moving into rack number 3 now. Smash that one. Oh, yeah, he didn't hold back at all. So many balls dropped down, it almost looks like he ran the table let off the break. I mean, look at this break. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monster break. Oh, he made 5 balls off the break, sorry. That's 6. Trim. I guess he's gonna have to go up table for that one and then break out the 8 ball and set up for the combo. Doesn't look like there's any other way around this one right now. How you doing, Reagan Hoko? Welcome back to the stream. Jason Musso, Vanessa Lynn, welcome guys. Ken Bartko, how you doing? Welcome. Looks like he doesn't have to do the combo anymore. You can see the 3 ball. Lots of power on that shot. They get the cue ball to come across for the 2. Eight in the corner is good. He takes the lead in the match, 2-1. A little bit of luck on this one because he almost missed the shot, but it was all about the breakout on the 8. All right, I missed a few comments here, so I'm going to go back and check out these comments now. Ontario Snooker Association was streaming a tourney this weekend as well, says Brent. Dave says, great match from the last one. Watch that in between your stream here. Cool. Yeah, I love snooker, man. Puckins West says, what, no song requests? Yeah, I know, man. The voice is on ice right now. Cubo controls sometimes says, look, he has the champion shirt on. LOL. Oh, he is the champion, a former champion of the Manitoba Barbox Championships. William says, Sean is as smooth as silk. Cue ball control sometimes says it was boring pool. He shot great. Beetle B says, hey Rod, who put Junior on the B side? It was, we talked about this a little bit earlier. I'm trying to remember now. It was Sean, I think. I have to go back and look at it now. No, it was Johnny. Johnny put him to the B side, and then Johnny played against Sean, then Sean put Johnny on the B side. Thank you, Derek Gladhill. You're right. It was Johnny. The Cosmic Foxes would have missed it if it was a Razan table. William Blaine says Valleys. Drink, balls on the corner. Drink, balls on the corners. Drew says, thanks for another great stream. Lots of great pool to watch. Can't believe that one dropped. I know, right? Did I still have it? It totally wiggled its way in on that one. It's like a basketball shot. Looks like he's got a jump shot situation here. Oh no, he's putting an extension on his cue so he doesn't have to stretch over. Has options here for the 9 or the 10. Yeah, Daryl says 5-inch pocket now. Kind of looked like he stretched the pocket there with that one ball, right? So drawback shot for the 13 ball. Maybe a little bit too much pace on that one, but it's going to slow down perfectly. Thank you, David Wilson and Jeff Edwards. Both said it was Johnny that knocked him to the B side. 3-1. He's got a 2-game lead, and he's breaking next in rack number 5. Don't forget, if you're looking for collectible items, to go check out Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia, 995 Millsteagle Drive, Unit 101 in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Give them a call if you're looking for something specific at 204-775-9631. And if you're looking for office stuff like office supplies, you can check out Brock's Office Supplies for your business. Visit their website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. And now they're smashing break, but barely made a ball. Or it sounded like he made it 2 there. It's Sounds like 2 balls dropped. What a nice little spread on this table, though. Great opportunity here for him to be able to get up another game in this matchup. Oh, and I'm running my data. Jeez, didn't realize that till now. Ooh, a little dangerous here, but he's gonna get okay. Ends up with a shot to the bottom left corner. Makes the 8 to the corner, has a 3-game lead now. 3 games away from winning the first set. Not much Sean Monkman can do right now. He hasn't really had a chance to shoot for a few hours. And Junior just came off a big match against his uncle, a big match against Johnny. So he's been in stroke for a little while now. Dangerous player to beat. But one thing I know is that usually whoever comes to the A side will likely end up losing that first set. But when it comes to going to the second set, they're usually the one that comes through. It's like a 60% chance that they're going to come through in the second set, and almost a 60% chance they're going to lose the first one. Hello, Samantha Jane, Baby Che, welcome to the stream. Noah and Eliana, if you're up right now, you should be going to sleep. You got school tomorrow. Smash and break on this one. And yeah, when it rains, it pours, man. He's going to come up dry on this one. Opting to take low ball. High kick says, you aren't kidding about Valley Tables. Was practicing a shot on 1 month ago, aiming outside the pocket, but really digging into the cue ball to throw it in. And throw it in and come higher up the 3 rails. And Brent Bacon Weaving says, Junior is on point tonight. Yeah, he's playing pretty good right now. Survived a little bit of a scare playing against his uncle, Bear McLean, who just would not lie down. Kept fighting back, pushed the match down to the very last rack. And Junior was able to overcome that obstacle by finishing that table and winning the match. That brought him here to the championship match against Sean Monkman. It's got the perfect angle here on the 3 ball. It kind of looks to me like he's got to go 3, 2, 6, then 8. Yeah, I'm wondering whether or not he can go 2, then the 3, then the 6, and the 8. That angle might work a little bit better for him. Or okay, so he's looking at an angle where he can maybe go 2, 6, then 3, then 8. Perfect touch on that one to get onto the 6 ball. We already checked earlier to see if the 8 ball went to the other corner, and it did. It's got 4-game lead now in this first set of the championship match. Puckins says, nice. Cue ball control sometimes says no safety is required when you make everything from anywhere. Yeah, that's right. And if you guys have noticed, there hasn't really been a lot of safeties throughout today. Almost every player was just all out trying to go for the win, and barely ever did you see any safety play. That's a sign of a good player, though. All right, we're moving into rack number 7 of this matchup. Now McLean Jr. trying to get on the hill first here. On a bit of a roll here at the moment. Great delivery on the break. And a wide open table once again. He absolutely ripped through the rack on this one. Cornell hooked his uncle one game, says Harold. That's right, I remember that. He wedged him up against those 2 stripes on the left side cushion. And then Barry went for the kick shot and ended up following. He almost hit that shot too. He got pretty close to it. Looks like he's gonna get it on this rack too to get on the hill. Only 4 shots remaining to do so. And everything is placed perfectly here for the finish. Just gotta roll the cue ball forward a little bit here to be able to have that angle to come over to the right side of the table for the 8 off the 1. Yeah, that would do it. Smooth stroking through the shots right now. He's on the hill, making some quick work out of this first set in the championship match. What's up, Sean Quincy? How you doing, man? Petra Monkman, Art and Smoke, welcome to the stream, guys. Justin R says 1 shot missed and the 6 games played so far. Yeah, and I'm telling you, like, you can probably bring out another 10 players that can do the same from the players that were in this tournament over the weekend easily. Full level AVG says, I really believe 8-ball on a 7-foot bar box is a special skill in pool. If it's not good enough for Shane Van Boning, if it's good enough for Shane Van Boning, good enough for me. And Shane loves those tables, man. He grew up playing on a valley table, right? Mike Horse says this Cornell guy is pretty good. Yeah, he's a little intimidating, I guess, right? It's no wonder why I lost him 7-3. The guy just doesn't know how to miss. And I wonder if sometimes he just, tries to miss a shot just for fun, but still makes it. Time is now midnight, and we're getting to the end of this first set. Looking for the angle here on the 3 to open up the 5. He could have maybe just set up for the 3 ball to the corner to draw back for the 5, but the area behind the 5 isn't too available, so that could have maybe created some problems for him there. It's going to just open up the 5 ball instead. Gets a little bit unlucky there. Not sure what he's going to do for the finish now. Looks like he has to play an absolute perfect shape for the 5 ball now. He's got the angle here to set up for the 1 ball to get up for that 5 ball. He's created the angle here to go up table for the 5. It's got to be perfect on the weight on this one. Oh, the 5 must go past the 11 or the 13 to the top left corner. I thought it didn't go. Oh yeah, it went all day long. And now just the 8 ball to win the first set of the 2024 Manitoba Barbox Championships. Seven to 1, the final score. All right, so it looks like they're not going to go again. It's going to end in the first set. All right, so that's going to end on the first set, and now I'm going to be able to bring out my my voice a little bit because I was trying to whisper throughout most of the time. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage of the event. It was a really, really nice event to be a part of. The champion has taken the hat off. The work is now done. He can breathe. And, well, I guess we'll have to wait till the next time around to be able to watch these guys into action, man. A really nice matchup. We had two Hill matchups leading up to here. This one here, Junior just didn't really miss any shots, man. He was on point. And then Sean kept coming up dry on his breaks, which gave him a great opportunity to be able to get through to win the match. And, well, he did a good job doing so. Let's check out the last highlight before we go any further into this. A smash and break from CORNELL McLean Jr. Absolutely rocked it. Now, and that should tell you guys how important it is to have a good break. Weak breaks will not get you anywhere, but strong breaks, well, they'll make you a champion. Something that you got to work on, even though it seems like it's not necessary. I'm telling you, it definitely is. All right, don't forget to save the date here for Lake St. Martin First Nation Community Snow Drags and Polka Derby, February 17th and 18th this year. And there's over $60,000 guaranteed cash prizes with trophies for first, second, and third. It's going to be a really great event. Going to try to do everything possible to be able to cover the event. I've been asked to come out and cover it, but it's equipment that's kind of got me kind of limited here on what I can do. But if you guys come out to this event, it should be a great event. It's always really good. I came out last year to watch it, and I had so much fun just being a part of it. Imagine how much fun you would have if you're there racing for the money. They're doing picture here. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for tuning in to the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel, for liking the streams throughout the weekend. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Junior for inviting me to come on and cover this event. I had a great time being here. For Sonix, Simon, thank you for the hospitality. To Sam, a great job with the service all weekend. Same to the other servers. There was a lot of people here in the building, and they took care of everyone. It was a really, really great event, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let's do another couple of ads here. The 29th Annual Canadian Nationals happening on March 11th to the 16th, 2024. It's a CCS event being held at Niagara Sheraton Hotel, Ontario. $14,000 added for this event, $70,000 estimated in prize funds, and they're all playing on 7-foot Predator Apex tables, so a great event all around. And the location, I mean, there's a picture of the location. Look how beautiful it is. And that's where you're going to be staying if you go to that event. To register for that event, you got to message them via email or go to their website at cdnqsport.com. And we'll do the Laura Moore one more time. $2,000 added. Laura Moore Memorial Tournament coming up on February 23rd to the 25th at Sonix Bar Grill. It's 4-person teams, $200 entry, accepting the first 32 teams paid, frozen roster after the first match. And to register, you got to call them directly at 204-233-POOL or 204-233-7665. And they're raising money in support of mental health, which is a great cause. And then we have my event that's coming up soon. Well, it's not my event. It's Gordo Black's event, but my event, I mean the one that I'm going to be working. It's the first annual Gordo Black Memorial Tournament happening from February 2nd to the 4th this year. There's a minimum of $3,000 added. Staggered entry, high-low tournament. So all the high seeds go in a bracket, all the low seeds go in a bracket. They have a Predator BK Rush Jump Break-Q, the newest model, to raffle. And if you guys want to enter into that, you can enter ahead of time with Mike Latour. He's got tickets. And also with Corbin Fowler. I was totally going to give me some tickets too. So if I get some tickets, then you guys want to get some tickets, you can just message me and I'll get you hooked up with the tickets for the raffle. And what else do I got here? Well, for those of you that are on Facebook right now, if you enjoy the coverage and this is your first time checking out the work that I do, you can find me on YouTube as well under Arriagada/CSL Manitoba. If you go over there to find me though, can you subscribe to the channel? I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm so close. And honestly, I can use the support to get there. But thank you to everyone that's taken the time to support my work so far, that subscribed to the YouTube channel for the last week or so. This weekend, a lot of people tuned in, a lot of people joined and subscribed. So thank you to everyone that did that. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. And I promise you that the way that I work today is the way that I always work. Passion on my sleeve, effort every time. And if I have to go without food or sleep, it's okay. As long as you guys get to watch the greater matches, then I'm all right with that. And trust me, I've been there and done that. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event, even if it's not pool related, you can message me, Arriagada@cslmanitoba@gmail.com. I would love to have the opportunity to take care of your event. Just give me a message, and we'll see what I can do for you. If you want to support my work, or if you want to sponsor some of my work by helping me to get more equipment, you can contact me via email at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. And if you want to just sponsor or support my work on your own without contacting me, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. We're going to do a quick shout out here to our sponsors once again. We'll go with this last one here, because we didn't show this one here, from Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia. It's also not just about the business at Can Central. The staff members also compete in Actives Pool League on a team appropriately named the Can Central Young Guns. The staff also occasionally face off in a winner-take-all hockey game and shootout featuring their families and loved ones. On August 26, 2023, last year, Can Central hosted its grand opening event featuring sales on all products, a free lunch for all attendees, an in-store signing with Bombers Nick Dembski, and grand prizes for a few lucky winners. The event was dedicated to its countless loyal customers for a short time. They have been open at their iconic new location and are looking to serve them again for all their collecting needs in the future. Go check them out, 995 Milstego Drive, Unit 101. That's how you find them. And I'll put up this one here in case if you're looking for the number too, 204-775-9631. And let's not forget about my sponsor, who I take a lot of pride in being sponsored by him, Brock's Office Supplies for your business. Visit our website for great deals and savings at brocksoffice.ca. A couple of quick price comparisons. We have the Canon 137 original toner cartridge. Right now, the price comparison on that is Brock's Office $119.99, Staples $132.19. Then we have the A1 Premier Multi-Purpose Paper, 5,000 sheets per box, $90.99 on Amazon.com, $69.99 at brocksoffice.ca. And the last item I have here is the Deflecto Duramat Chair Mat, $139.99 for that one. It's 60 inches by 46 or 5 feet by 3 feet 10 inches. And it's a great deal. If you look at anywhere else, you're going to see it's way more for that. So another way that you can save some great money at brocksoffice.ca. All right, I did everything. Did I do everything? I feel like I did everything. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Check out the last highlight one last time. A smash and break from CORNELL McLean Jr., who ended up winning that match in a convincing fashion by not missing any shots. The pool wisdom: the more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. Get to those tables to become the champion within. I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys watch all these guys playing throughout this weekend, especially today, if you watched every one of those guys, what they did to get there was to work hard on the tables and do everything they could to learn the craft to become the champion within. And when you do that, I promise you, you're going to get great results. But you got to go out there and try, and you got to be willing to not give up, no matter how hard it may seem at times when you're out there practicing. Just work on your game. Don't rack the rack and just start breaking and running. That's not going to help you. Work on specifics. Figure out what's weak and figure out what's strong. Divide them both. And of course, you got to work on the weaker stuff, right? That's the stuff that makes you the champion. You always have to maintain the stuff that you know too. But When you're learning, you're trying to get better, just work on the stuff that you're not good at, and you'll see that your game will turn around in the best way possible. And then you'll become the champion within. All right, so that's going to be it for today. That's going to be it for the weekend. I've been on the roll for like 2 months now, it feels like. So I'm going to do my best to, try to get some rest tonight and maybe find some food along the way because I'm starving right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. My name is Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event, or if you want to advertise an event that's coming up, even if you're not hiring me, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. If you're advertising an event, I would like the poster and some details, and I'll share that for you guys. I promise. All right, and well, it comes down to the last minute. We are now officially done. As I said, don't forget to add me or follow me on Facebook if you want to. You can always follow and like our Facebook page. The boys in Calgary have a main CUESPORTS Live YouTube account, and then you can find me under Arriagada/CSL Manitoba, which stands for CUESPORTS Live Manitoba. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you guys at the tables next time, which should be next week. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream, and thank you for taking the time to interact with me and to make things interesting throughout the day. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. And yeah, let's not forget about this. Thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel. You guys are awesome. I truly appreciate it. One day, I'll find a way to pay you back, however I can. Until then, I'll see you guys at the tables next time. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.